The Alpha Test is a 2020 horror film about a robot assistant that goes around killing everyone. Who could have saw that coming with a face like this? Now that is a sexy robot. Who wouldn't want this thing around your house cleaning for you? It was written, directed, produced, shot, edited, and jizzed on by Aaron Mertes. I'm not sure if I pronounced his name right, but I don't care. This is the same guy who made the amazing movie Curse of the Nun. Remember when I covered Curse of the Nun in my video about the Nun movies? Yeah, that movie was pretty good.
Keep your promise! I can't. Okay.
And I'm very excited to announce that this movie has some of the same actors from Curse of the Nun, so you know it's good.
JD was right. Just a cold, unfilling computer! Don't let me run.
On one hand, I like the decision to make the robot kinda creepy looking. It lends itself pretty well to the ominous tone of the movie. But then again, if you think about it for more than 2 seconds, it starts to fall apart. Why would the designers make the robots look like this? Who the hell would purchase a home assistant that looks like this?
Hello?
A lot of people are already scared of introducing AI like this into their life. But yeah, if you make it look like this, then I'm sure they'll be really open to the idea. Is the black around the eyes really necessary? I guess making them look like 15-year-old goth girls that just started using makeup is something you could do. I probably wouldn't have done that, but you know, you do you. I love how they don't even try to make the hands of the robot look like robot hands. They're so clearly human hands. You can see the tendons. Are you telling me that the company put all of their effort into making the hands look like human hands, but they couldn't give less of a shit about the face? They spent at least 10 years perfecting the hands, but by the time they got to the face, they were really worn out, so they're like, nah, just whatever, just throw something up there. But make sure to give her eyeliner, that's really important. And the robot blinks throughout the entire movie. What? Gotta keep those eyes hydrated, you know? When the robot blinks, it applies WD-40, so its eyes don't squeak when it looks around. And the mask that they gave the actress has like this open back half that shows a bunch of exposed mechanical parts. And I don't have a problem with this, but it's so clearly a poorly painted rubber part of the mask. This completely destroys the viewer's immersion. It's not a convincing robot in the slightest. She doesn't even move like a robot. And apparently this is the alpha, like the first version for the public. I don't think they definitively say that, but the movie is called The Alpha Test. This company did a fantastic job mimicking the movement and the hands of a human body, but just didn't really care about the rest. It still has a robotic sounding voice.
I'm sorry.
Because that would be the tough part, giving it a human sounding voice. That's the hard part. At least they remembered to give her tits. For a low budget movie, it's not a huge deal, but I mean, come on. It must not be that hard to create a convincing back portion to this mask. And why not give her gloves? That would solve the hand problem. All that aside, let's just get into this. So yeah, in this movie, there's this guy named JD, his sister Lily, and their mom and dad. JD won a coding contest at his tech company, so his reward was a free alpha home assistant robot. Surprisingly, when they unveil the robot, the mother is the only person that is apprehensive about it.
I'll plant the doctor.
Lily and their dad are both like, oh sweet, a robot. Even though it looks creepy as shit. Have any of these people seen a sci-fi movie before? I didn't know it was possible to exist in a first world country and not have seen a movie about a destructive robot. But hey, I guess these people are fine with it. The dad is like, yeah, it'll clean the house. Let's fire our cleaning lady. She's a bitch. And the way he says it, God.
We have Mimi. Maybe she's a bitch.
This guy, he acts like a 16-year-old throughout the entire movie.
Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, man.
So yeah, this family just got a cleaning robot for free, which will do all the cleaning around the house for free, 24/7. But for whatever reason, they decide not to fire the obsolete cleaning lady. And it's not just that her job is now obsolete. She's also a massive so...
The fuck did you say?
Give me, you little shit!
Like, she bullies the robot in multiple scenes throughout the movie. And she's mean to the family, too. Like, why do they keep her around? They have a legit reason to fire her, but they just don't because the movie needs her to be around to, like, make the robot evil, you know? It's such a poor way to develop the plot, you know, because it doesn't make any sense. Especially since they talk about firing her, but they just don't. Because I guess they decided to not save money. When they first get the alpha, the dad says to the mom,
You'll never know she's there.
"Are you kidding me? Look at that freakish thing." How can you not notice this thing? Apparently, the company gave these alpha robots the ability to learn and process emotions.
She's designed to feel bad whenever she does something wrong. It motivates her to learn.
I don't know why the designers would ever give this home assistant the ability to become angry or sad. That just seems like you're asking for a catastrophe to happen. And there doesn't really seem to be any benefit to that, but according to JD, they did this on purpose so they can learn from their mistakes. What? Isn't that what software updates are for? If a machine makes a mistake, then just update the software so it no longer makes that mistake. Allowing the machine to feel certain things is a terrible idea. How can you possibly code a robot and not see that emotion would be a massive hindrance to it? JD's sister Lily in this movie doesn't have many friends, and her dad is mean to her, and apparently she gets bullied at school, so she forms a bond with the robot. JD gets all upset with her. He says over and over, "It's not a person, it's just a machine." And he knows
the screw scientist. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Phantom, that's alright. Inside all white, like something you ride a sled down. I just want that head, my brilliant I'm mad. Upper man, no. Everybody got the same swag, no. All the way that I check. Stacking my bands all the way to the top. All the way to my bed falling, no. Every time that you leave your spot, your girlfriend call me like, come on. I like the way that she treat me, gon' leave you, won't leave me, I call it that Casanova. She said I'm insane, I might blow my brain out. Johnny, all the brain out. Please, Johnny, go away. I'm committed, not addicted, but it get controlling. I love pain, I can feel it. I swear that it's slowing me. Yeah, I don't really care if you cry. I'm the way you should never lie. Saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said I am not afraid to die. All my friends are dead. Put me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Yeah, put me to the edge. All my friends are dead. That is not your swag, I swear you fake on. Y'all ain't nigga wanna take my kid on. Red on, at the store, red on. Mask on, look, nigga, test on. Fast car, nice car, red song. In the car they got no ones that we won't beg no. Clothes from overseas, got them racks. I see, no, to you is not a Cheeto. Look at stagger, look your money, it all green though. I was counting that is all 20 G, bro. She said, you're the worst, I cannot die because it's my universe. I don't really care if you cry. On the real, you shouldn't ever lie. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. We got London on the train. First you get that money, then you get that power. If he tune in, knows up, boy, he on that powder. Now you walk around with 50 in your trousers. Diamonds bullying on my chest, no fucking blouse. Bitch, I make it rain shower. You did that. They wouldn't know a thing about you. You still that. Hit him with that blocker, nigga, get back. Be that never crack, get that. Before I go without a sec, I swear it pack. I spot my bitch and now she acting like a break. Yeah. I make Ellis, I know Jimmy, he got racks. Yeah. Bitch, I'm bleeding like a tank. Roll it, for me on your back. Just show my diamond yellow like a tag. I'm a cat, I'ma take all them pussy right now. Pussy nigga bad, I look back. Or else I'm killing them. Yeah, that's a fact. Blood all on my timber. She make a nigga say, what? That's why that cause she feeling them. She suck like 8 dicks, I call her. I took her on. Hey! First you get that money, then you get that power. If he tune in, knows up, boy, he on that powder. Now you walk around with 50 in your trousers. Diamonds bullying on my chest, no fucking blouse. Bitch, I make it rain shower. You did that. They wouldn't know a thing about you. You still that. Hit him with that blocker, nigga, get back. Be that never crack, get that. Bitch, I dig it. I eat ice cream with my chicken. Bitch, I'm rich just like a Simmons, not Lil Dicky. If I got legs, bitch, you know I'm gonna get it. She got good head, so she welcome to my business. Big Benny, that big Benny. I'm around with the Simmons, cause I know these niggas hear me. Is you mad by Instagram or how I keep my pimp? Chain, you keep that ace of spade, I'm sipping. I'm a rocket, I can't stop it. I'm a GTV, boy, bitch, I'm poppin'. I need coke, like what the fuck is poppin'? If you try to run off, you know we popped your night. First you get that money, then you get that power. If he tune in, knows up, boy, he on that powder. Now you walk around with 50 in your trousers. Diamonds bullying on my chest, no fucking blouse. Bitch, I make it rain shower. You did that.
Much obliged. so tired. But I know about one thing I got to do. Ramble on. Now the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years till the day. Ramble on. Find the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spreading room. The time has come to be gone. Though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on. Ramble on. Now the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day. I gotta ramble on. I gotta find the queen of all my dreams. I ain't tell you no lie. Mine's a tale that can't be told. My freedom I hold dear. How years ago, in days of old, when magic filled the air, just in the darkest depths of Mordor, I met a girl so fair. But Gollum and the evil one crept up and slipped away with her, yeah.